The Revolutionary People's Party and UFDO leaders sitting at Namirembe, Bulange, Lubaga division in Kampala have condemned the implementation of the trade order which displaced many traders from their workplaces. The party president, Bulira Frank Kabinga, said traders operating along streets and in urban corridors who were affected were low-income earners, including beneficiaries of government programs like the PDM. Bulira called upon government to compensate all those who lost property and hold leaders accountable for the loss.
Tomorrow, to send our teams in different districts through our coordinators to profile all Ugandans. So, in case government doesn't compensate these people after our profiling and research countrywide, we are going to call upon all these people to come out and demonstrate peacefully under the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda in their respective districts, countrywide. Kampala has more MPs from the opposition. They cannot sit as a coalition of MPs from Kampala and say that as MPs from Kampala in the opposition, we are standing against this. So we are going to mobilize masses first against these opposition MPs.
On the proposed Protection of Sovereignty Bill 2026, Frank Bulira described the bill's potential to harm the country and questioned the silence of the opposition leaders on the matter.
As the Uganda Federal Democratic Organization, we condemn the proposed Protection of Sovereignty, so-called Protection of Sovereignty Bill of 2026 that government is planning, and it is not only to affect those who are working and living in the diasporas, but even to affect the education system. Those who are doing collaborative research in and out of Uganda will be affected by this bill in case it is enacted as a law. It's unfortunate that my colleagues in the opposition are silent on this.
He was concerned over the continuous rise in fuel prices, urging the government to ease the burden on transport operators and traders.
The issue of fuel is international, but as Uganda, we have to sit and find remedies of sorting this. Mr. Museveni has always been saying that we should solve African problems with African solutions. We've been making research and collaborating with men of our people in different districts. When you go to Chikube, Chisoro, Kasese, West Nile, it's worse. A litre was at 8,000 at some fuel stations. In some stations in Moyo, it was 10,000 shillings yesterday.
Bulira said he plans nationwide consultations to gather citizens' views on the bill to protect the sovereignty. Story compiled by Jamil Sekaja for UBC News.